That was Muhammad Ali describing his return to Louisville, Kentucky after winning the 1960 Olympic gold medal. 4 years later, he became the heavyweight champion of the world, defeating Sonny Liston. After the fight, he declared, "I am the greatest." And the next day, the then Cassius Clay shocked the sports world and announced he was joining the Nation of Islam and changing his name. After briefly being named Cassius X, Nation of Islam leader Elijah Muhammad renamed him Muhammad Ali. For years, many news outlets refused to refer to the boxer by his new name, instead using what Ali called his slave name. Muhammad Ali grew close to Malcolm X, and he became a vocal critic of U.S. actions at home and abroad. The FBI and National Security Agency soon began monitoring his communication. In 1966, Muhammad Ali filed for conscientious objector status and announced his refusal to fight in Vietnam.
My conscience won't let me go shoot my brother or some darker people or some poor, hungry people in the mud for big, powerful America and shoot them for what? They never called me nigger. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs on me. They never robbed me of my nationality, raped and killed my mother and father. Well, I'm going to shoot them for what? How can I go shoot them? Them little poor little black people and little babies and children and women. How can I shoot them poor people? Just take me to jail.
After Muhammad Ali's conscientious objector status request was denied in April 1967, he refused induction. Muhammad Ali's title was taken away from him. He was sentenced to a 5-year prison term. He appealed all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court, and in 1971, his conviction was finally reversed. He did not go to prison, but was forced to wait 4 years before regaining his boxing license. In 1974, Muhammad Ali reclaimed world heavyweight champion title, defeating George Foreman in what was known as the Rumble in the Jungle, an historic boxing match in Kinshasa, Zaire, now the Democratic Republic of the Congo. This is a clip from the documentary When We Were Kings.
Yeah, I'm in Africa. Yeah, Africa's my home. Damn America and what America thinks. Yeah, I live in America, but Africa's the home of the black man, and I was a slave 400 years ago, and I'm going back home to fight among my brothers.
In addition to fighting overseas, Muhammad Ali grew increasingly involved in world affairs. During a visit to 2 Palestinian refugee camps in southern Lebanon, Ali said, quote, "In my name and the name of all Muslims in America, I declare support for the Palestinian struggle to liberate their homeland and oust the Zionist invaders," unquote. In 1990, Muhammad Ali traveled to Baghdad and met with Saddam Hussein against the wishes of the U.S. government. During the trip, he secured the release of 15 Americans being held by the Iraqi government. To talk more about Muhammad Ali, we'll be joined by 2 guests, Ishmael Reed and Elizabeth Alexander. Ishmael Reed is the educator, writer, and activist. He wrote the book The Complete Muhammad Ali, which was published last year, recipient of the MacArthur Genius Award, currently a visiting scholar at the California College of the Arts. And we'll be joined by Elizabeth Alexander, poet and professor, director of creativity and free expression at the Ford Foundation, former chair of African Studies, African American Studies at Yale University. She is the author of the poem Narrative Ali, written from the perspective of Muhammad Ali. She is the poet who in 2009 recited the inaugural poem when President Obama first took office. We'll be back with them in a minute.